Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about virtuals, some virtual agents. You guys asked for some low cap agents that have some good potential, and you guys know I'm going to deliver on that. Because as we start the fourth quarter, you guys already know it's time for that great lock-in, the generational lock-in in the fourth quarter. This is where the riches are going to be made. So, you guys are going to have to look into all of these things that I'm going to be putting out lately, right? Do your research, all of that for you guys to lock in, because generational wealth is upon us. Now, before I get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As you guys know, we on the road to 30K subscribers, and if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask, how does that Patreon group work? As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers, and since it's the great fourth quarter, we gave you guys a discount, a 40% discount for the Patreon group for you guys to get your feet wet for 1 month and go test it out. So take advantage of this promotion, as this is going to be running all month long. And you guys can also go see all the posts I made on Patreon with all the posts of the winnings we've made from the ecosystem of base, right? From agents, Zori ecosystem to overall just the base ecosystem. We have been owning the base ecosystem. So if you guys do not want to miss out on the next big play, you guys got to join that Patreon group. Check out my ebook, The Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics, as this will help you guys pick out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narratives, vesting, all of that is very important to picking the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. So links for that will be in the description and in the comment section down below. So check that out. So let's get right into the video, guys. Right now, virtuals is not looking too hot. It is down 6.7% on the last 7 days. It's at $1.14. Nothing too crazy, right? Of course, it's the overall market. As you guys pay attention to these altcoins, you guys got to pay attention to the overall market, what Bitcoin and Ethereum is doing, what's happening in traditional markets. This will affect all altcoins, no matter what you hold. And from there, you can decide to look into these ecosystems, see what is best to start the DCA into. Like I said, today we're going to be talking about some low cap gems. So remember, these are even more riskier, and these are just agents. First, we have Wire here, right? This has had a great few, from August? Yeah, early August. It was down here and immediately shot up, now up to about a $6.6 million market cap. Now things is looking pretty good for you guys for this one as of right now. As you guys don't know, this is an AI OTC settlement agent. Its all-time high was 4 days ago, where it's now down 36%. And the reason I'm highlighting this is because of all the talks between the stable coins and things like that. Now you're going to have stable chains. Stable coins itself is becoming a narrative. Those that any altcoin that is, helping build out the stablecoin ecosystem, things like that, is actually looking pretty good. And as of right now, Wire is an institutional stablecoin project that is partnered with Circle and has direct access to Circle's reserve to mint and redeem USDC coins, which basically means it's cutting out the middleman exchanges and their fees, giving the clients instant access to dollars/USDC. And when you do go onto the stablecoin, when you go onto Circle's website and look through their partners, you will see 717 Capital there, and that is pretty much Wire. So because of the whole stablecoin narrative and how hot stablecoin is getting, that is causing Wire to get a lot more traction, a lot more people to look into it because of this emerging narrative. Citrus puts out this tweet here. Wired is a tokenized settlement rails for crypto, powering OTC desks and AI-driven on and off ramps, processing 9-figure USDT settlements in 2024, with revenue fueling buybacks and burns, 5% plus supply burned already. Partners with Circle for USDC integration. Team includes Coinbase. This is going to be huge. As you guys know, Coinbase has keeping the eye to the crypto streets. They know what projects are being built that are from Coinbase players. So this might be a good thing because it could get listed onto Coinbase. Not only that, AI enables agent-to-agent commerce. As you guys know, we've been talking a lot about that whole ACP, the whole agent economy that is coming, the agentic economy and things like that. So this is going to be huge, right? Plans US bank acquisition and one-click swap terminal. So things could get interesting for Wire within the longer term. We'll see how things play out, but they have been making some good news from Wire. And talking about Circle and all of that, that leads us to Arcat, as they also have now joined the Circle Alliance. Now we've called out both Wire and Arcat in our Discord, which is why you guys got to take advantage of the discount that is happening on Patreon, so you guys get hit to all these plays as early as possible. Now, Arcat is up 28.8% on the last 7 days. If you scroll down, its all-time high was 7 months ago, right? We didn't call it then, but we called it recently, right? So it is down 62.6% from its all-time high. Now, they put out this tweet, excited to share that we have joined the Circle Alliance program, a global community of teams focused on bringing the world on chain powered by USDC. When this news came out, it honestly shot Arcat up. Now, they dropped an article here on Twitter about the talks of the Circle Alliance program, the benefits. If you guys don't already know, that Virtuals also included USDC into their ecosystem. So we're going to talk about just a few things here, nothing too crazy, because I don't want to make this video too long. Now, the Circle Alliance membership positions Arcat within a curated ecosystem of legitimate financial infrastructure providers, right? Distinguishing it from a broader AI agent sector that often lacks substance. And this matters because of you get the global settlement efficiency, right? Regulatory confidence, enterprise readiness, institutional grade stability, and enhanced liquidity access. Now, the partnership also signals Arcat's evolution from a crypto native startup to a legitimate financial technology company. That is key. Now, the Circle Alliance partnership positions Arcat at the intersection of two critical infrastructures development, right? So Circle's USDC rail and Virtual's protocol, agent to agent commerce protocol, ACP. And you guys know, if you guys pay attention to this channel, I've talked about how big the potential of ACP could be for virtual protocol. Now, Arcat shows advanced AI investment management, while the ACP ecosystem allows future agents to coordinate with specialized AI services such as data analysts, risk assessors, and market researchers, all settling instantly in USDC. This positions Arcat not only just a standalone platform, but as a participant in an emerging autonomous financial ecosystem where intelligent agents collaborate to deliver superior investment outcomes. This is something that is being built right in front of our eyes, guys. ACP, the whole agentic economy is coming, and it's just happening step by step, and we're seeing some of the low cap agent plays start to benefit off of it. Now, next we got one of the newer launches that actually did not go through a Genesis launch like some of the other agents that came out. It's called Flagship. It's at a $1.4 million market cap, fully diluted valuation of $14.8 million. All-time high was also 4 days ago. Like I said, this is fairly new and was pretty hyped. I'm pretty sure if it went through a Genesis launch, some people would have been happy. A lot of people were accumulating points for this launch itself, and they didn't do a Genesis launch. Now, they kind of have like a bunch of swarm agents that, it's a swarm agent for alpha. And like I said, they didn't go the traditional route on Virtuals going through the whole, Genesis launch. They actually just did a TGE on Virtuals, right? So we're thrilled to announce the FYI TGE is officially launching on Virtuals, bringing high-performing alpha agents to society of productive agents, right? So they launched like last week. Now, they already gave us a lot to look forward to, as the CEO here put out the overview of their roadmap, and there's a few things that I'm pretty interested in on, which is one, going to be that Base mini app, right? You guys should already know how bullish I am on Base, but Flagship roadmap, right? You're going to have the alpha lock. Active trade tickers are only available to FYI stakers. You're going to have copy traders. You're going to have FYI buybacks, agent portfolios, which is going to be automated set and forget portfolios that follow alpha agent calls. This is going to be a little bit interesting. There's a lot of these agent portfolios out there that's looking pretty decent, right? Now, for exploration and development, right, you're going to have the agent algorithm, continuous improvement in the trade accuracy and positioning sizes, right? Base mini app, this is what I'm excited about. Direct integration of our web app into the Base app. That's now going to give people a lot of access to Flagship's tools and things like that. So we'll see how that play out. Now, you're going to have perpetual contracts, hyper liquid integration for on-chain leverage trading. This is pretty good. I want to see how the agents are going to do using, on-chain leverage trading. And of course, governance, right? So this is going to be an interesting play here. This is more of the alpha agents. They're going to have their agent portfolio, the whole Base mini apps, and then the perpetual contracts. So things could get interesting. We'll see how things will play out for Flagship. Next, we got Watch. Now, Watch hasn't been talked about a lot on the channel for a little bit. It's also because of how much ACP isn't being talked about a lot. I think Watch is going to be a great player for the ACP. You guys already know Axelrod, Watch, Game. These are all going to be some good ACP plays. Now, Watch is up 28.3% in the last 7 days at a $2.2 million market cap, FDV of $4.5 million. All-time high was 2 months ago. This is pretty much when it got a lot of its hype, right? It is only down 46.1%, so it's nothing too crazy that it can't come back from. And honestly, Watch has been built in, right? So behind Watch isn't just a token. It's a system that already has verified millions of on-chain actions, flagged hundreds of thousands of scams, given 200 plus partners a trust layer that their agent can rely on. So that is huge. 200 plus partners are relying on Watch for their essentially verification layer of AI agents. And talking about that a little bit more, AI XBT highlights Watch has 3 million plus verifications and caught 650,000 plus scam patterns. Infrastructure that actually works. So things could get interesting for Watch. We'll see how things will play out a little bit more, but I do know that as we continue to go further on with the whole integration of AI agents, something that is able to verify and catch these scams with the agents and things like that is going to be highly important. And that's where Watch is going to play a part. Lastly, we have Intel Wint. Wint has been looking decent. I have not called this out. I do not hold a bag into it. I just know it just looks pretty decent. I probably will end up eventually calling this out in a Discord group. I'm just checking it out a little bit more, waiting to see, but I wanted to include it into this video here just for you guys to, you know, do your own research as well. You might see something that you might like. Its market cap is under $1 million, $909,000 to be exact. You scroll down, its all-time high was 3 months ago, where it is now down 84.1% from its all-time high. The risk isn't too bad at this point. Now, recently, you know how I've been telling you guys verification. Well, we just talked about verification and data, all of that with Watch. You now have Intel, one agent to track it all. Intelligence, Wint Intelligence is now live on Virtual's ACP. One agent to track everything that matters when it matters, built to give you guys real-time market sentiment, deep and actionable token analysis, signals and insight that matters. And now it also seems from 100x Darren's tweet here that they also will be expanding to other chains, so you guys will be able to use the terminal there, right? So the Wint Intelligence will be looking pretty decent. But I want to know what you guys think about these low caps. What is your favorite low caps down below for AI agents? Let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget, we're on the road to 30K subscribers. So if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. I'll check you guys later. Peace.